to my channel SQL Shahid. In last class we have discussed about MSDB model and MDB corruption. Today we are going to discuss about master corruption. So in last class as we discussed, if MDB is corrupted, we can directly restart the server. Okay, if the SQL service are restarted, then the new MDB will be created every time. And if MSDB is corrupted, then we can restore from the latest available backup of MSDB. Okay, and if there is no MSDB backup is there, then I had to go to this template folder, C program files, Microsoft SQL Server. Here you can go to that instance ID, and I can go to Binn folder, and I can copy from this template folder and paste it to that data folder. Okay, here in this data folder, and then you can restart the services. Then there will be no information about the backup, jobs, alerts, proxies, whatever it is configured. If it is gone, if there is a backup, then we can restore from that backup. So if we copy paste from templates folder to this data folder MSDB, then this is new. Okay, there will be no information. We have to create once again the jobs, alerts, proxies, whatever it is. It was there previously. Okay, so again coming to model, as we discussed, in model what we can do, we had, if it is corrupted, then SQL services won't start. You might have that question, if model is the acts as a template database as for other user databases, correct? SQL Server instance is not directly dependent on model. This MDB copies some properties from model. If model is gone, then MDB is gone. If MDB is gone, then SQL Server instance won't start. Okay, so that's the reason we need model, and if it is down, SQL Server won't start. To to bring back online this, what we can do, we had to copy from template folder and paste it to data folder, and then we have to restore from latest available backups. Okay, so if you don't have backups, you will be there will be only that template. Okay, the empty model. So you have to again modify and configure everything in model properties. Okay, like this, in system database, right click properties, you have to change whatever it was previous. If there is backup, you can restore from latest available backup. Now we will be discussing about master corruption. Okay, master database is one of the core system database. Okay, it stores information about all this metadata and all other information about that paths, and also it contains the information about the system database paths as well, and also other user databases information, and also it has information about the logins, okay, and configuration settings, endpoints, linked server, system store procedures. This and all information we have information about availability and replication metadata. So these things and all I will be discussing in my next level 2 classes. So master is very important. If it is corrupted, then SQL Server instance won't come online. Now I will be showing you three methods. We have three methods here. In this method 1 we have. Okay, so in this method what we will be doing, if master is corrupted, how to bring into master only mode and single user mode, and how to alter the files if master is not there, because master is the brain of the SQL Server. Okay, it corrupts, then SQL Server won't come online. In this case what we can do, some brain transplant kind of thing. we'll be creating one, we'll be copying the master from template folder to data folder, and then we'll be restoring and altering, first we'll alter and then we'll restore. How to do that and all, we have three methods. Here if backups are available, then it is okay for all three methods. If backups are not available, method 1 and method 2 we can perform. In method 3 backup is must and should. Okay, in method 3 if backup is not available, then we can't perform this method. So in interview and all, they will be asking this question about master corruption. You have to say only one method. Like whenever it is corrupted, you have to rebuild the master again. So how to do that, I will be showing you with the practical demo. Now I will be going to this instance here. To make the demo perfectly to understand, I will be creating some new databases called as test1. Okay, and test2. Right click, new database, test2 I will be creating. Two databases I am going to create. So here what we can do, like we should have all the system database backups. Okay, excluding temdb, we can't take the temdb backup itself. Okay, here I want to clear this. Okay, and master model msdb, you can take the only full backup. Refresh. I'm taking now master full backup, new query. So backups are very important for system databases. If you don't have the backup, you have to restore again all the user defined databases, or else you can also perform detach attach method. That and all be very time consuming thing. So if you have the backup, you can easily restore. Backup database, database name master. You have to give in this square bracket, master to disk equal to path name C. It should be in single code. C backup and master underscore full dot bak. So I am now performing the master backup. Same like that, I will be performing the backup for msdb. msdb and also model. Path name I have changed here, file name. Okay, so I have took all three backups of system databases. You can check in this C backup folder. So now we can take the backup also the resource databases, as I also shown you earlier. Now once again I will be showing that how to take the resource database backup. You have to simply go to that any instance ID. This one we are going to corrupt now. So I am taking all the backup of system databases, also that resource databases. To the workflow will be very accurate. Okay, then here you can find the resource in Binn folder. To MDF and LDF you can copy from this path. So here we have that resource databases. How to take this backup? Simply just copy and dump in this backup folder. This is the backup of resource DB. That's it. Okay. And also a resource DB size will be 40 MB. It will be same for all version of SQL Server. If you notice in your any instance, you will see this size only 960 KB. Now I will be going to SQL Server's services, and I will stop the services. Right click, stop on the services. After stopping the services, I have to go to that path, okay, again here to the data path, MSSQL server, this instance ID MSSQL data. Now I'll be corrupting this MDF, okay. So you can corrupt also by opening with notepad. You can clear anything in that and alter, modify anything you can do. Then also it is corruption only. So if you start means here it won't start. SQL services won't start. I will be performing first method and showing you. This is awesome method. You can also use in your real time whenever you have corruption. So second method only most of them will be knowing to rebuild. First method is like it is very convenient to do. So also there won't be any creation date changes and all in first method. In second method it is possible that creation date of other system databases like model and MSDB. So if you go for first method, it is actually it will work perfectly. Now it won't start because the MDF file is corrupted. If you want to check, you can go to event viewer and you can check that error in Windows lock application. Here it will be clearly stating that that specified file has been deleted, okay, deleted or corrupted. So after corrupting this, what you can do, you have to go to that template bin and folder, okay, templates bin and folder template program files MSS Microsoft SQL Server instance ID event viewer. Yeah, here you can see the error, okay. So in this while for opening this file is missing master, okay. The system cannot find the specified file, means master MDF file is not there. It is clearly stating that error, okay. Now we'll be going to that bin and folder, and here we have to check for templates and you can copy that to, okay, master.mdf and modellog.ldf. So here I will be deleting that file also. If MDF is not there, then what's the use of LDF? So I will be going to data here and I will be deleting this also. This is no use. So now again I am going to that template folder. Template and I'll be copying these two template master.mdf and modellog.ldf, copying to that data folder, okay, wherever I have deleted. Here I will be pasting that. So now what you have to do, you have to go to SQL Server configuration manager again. I will close this, right click and you have to go to properties, startup parameters. Then you have to give -T3608 parameter. This is known as master only mode. You have to click on add. Again you have to add -M. This means single user mode. This already have explained you in security. Click on apply, click on OK. Any changes made will be saved, however it will not affect until the service is stopped or started. We have to restart, okay. We have to start now. Already it is in stopped state. We have to start now. If you whenever you start this, it will start with single user mode and master only mode. See, now the SQL services has been started. And one more thing, guys, you had to make sure that SQL Server agent also should be stopped whenever you start this services, because it is in single user mode, right? So it has to be in stopped state. Then after stopping this, I had to close this SSMS, okay. because we had to get only one connection when it is in single user mode. And one more thing, I had to open this SSMS with administrator. Right click and run as administrator you have to take every time, or else it won't work properly. You can click on yes. So SSMS is opening now. Please keep the backups, system databases backup if it is not available in your environment. So you go and discuss with your seniors to have the backup of system databases. Once this SSMS is opened, I will be showing you. Yeah, it is now opened. Now we have to cancel here. Every time it opens now, you have to take here new query. You don't connect because it will cost two connection. Make sure you have to click on this new query and connect. Now what we can do, we have this uh, query. I will run this query. Okay. So select star from sys.sysalt files, select star from sys.sys databases. I have to run both that query. I have to check whether it is opening the metadata or not. Select star from sys.databases. I will be querying first. No, it is not opening this. Okay. And again you can give select star from sys.sysalt files. Sysalt files. This also not working. Now what I am doing is like I have bought that mash.mdf and modellog.ldf from template folders, and I have copied to data folder. So it is not recognizing here. It is because it is inaccessible. Okay. So I have transplanted other branch to different person. So it is not able to access. That is the reason. So how to bring back that only is the discussion. I will check with select attach version if it is working or not. That also I will be checking. Okay, these three commands I had to run. So yeah, it is working this one. And now what you can do, you have to alter the files. You have to educate this master who is your like temdb file where it is located, temdb file where it is located, and also this msdb where it is located. All these things. Also this resource db. Okay. First it will ask resource db only. Whenever you run this query, right? If you see here, database mssql resource db cannot be opened. Okay. So that's the reason first you have to modify this resource db file. Okay. So what I have did, I have went to this configuration manager, and have given in that right click property startup parameters. Here right click properties. Once again I am explaining for your better understanding. Here I have gone to this. I have started with master only mode and single user mode and started the services. After that here this file cannot be opened because it is not recognizing this resource db. So first I had to modify that resource db file, and then I will modify that msdb model and mdb files. So have that command. You can take this command and you can run here alter database this mssql system resource modify file name. Okay. So I'm educating the resource db. Okay. Master this resource db belongs to this path and it is located in this path. Okay. This file is located in this path, and now I will be executing this command. Now I have changed that file. Okay. So already have done and I have modified this. You can also do the same thing. Okay. So it is present in this C program file Microsoft SQL Server this instance ID mssql bin mssql resource system resource.ldf. okay, this is the path I am telling to master. Okay, now I am running this ldf also. Now you can take that all those queries, same thing. So the model also present in the same path. Save program files, MS Microsoft SQL Server, this instance ID mssql data model.mdf, everything model.log.ldf, msdb data.mdf, msdb log.ldf. okay, so all these things we have, we can copy this and we can paste it here. So now I will be running this all these 3 commands and all these 6 commands. Okay, so now I have educated the master. Now I will be checking this. So now also it is not working. Now what I can do, backup is available, right? So I will be restoring from that backup, okay, which I took previously. This C backup I will be restoring. After restoration, this task will be completed. Restore database master. You have to give in this square bracket only. It will consider as a key if you give master only. You have to give this bracket also, because master is a keyword. It will understand it is as a key. When you give the square bracket, then it will understand it as a database. Restore master from disk equal to path. C backup master underscore full dot bak with replace. Here single quotes. Now the master has been restored successfully. Now what you can do, you can go to this configuration manager again and right click on this properties. You have to remove that from single user mode. Go to startup parameters. You can remove this -t3608 and -m, which is single user mode and master only mode. -t3608 is master only mode, -m is single user mode. Right click on this and restart the SQL services. After restarting SQL services, you can go and connect here to that instance. Now the instance will be okay, and all the system databases and user databases will be pointing towards the file whichever it is present in that path, and everything will be healthy, and also will be bringing back the information about linked server logins and other metadata information. So now again here connection has been broken. Now I will be connecting, cancel and connect again. When the services are up, right click refresh. Oh, here it is in stop state. Okay, now I'm again starting the services here. Sometimes what happen, if we remove this -m and -t3608, right, if we start again, it will go into stop state only. So again you have to start. Now the data instance has been connected. Now we can access here test database, test1 test2 which I have created. I have restored from that master full.bak. So everything has came. Also if there is any information about that linked server logins, everything will be back. Okay, same thing here. If you not see here, it is the proof that we got logins back. So if master is gone, logins information also will be gone, right? So my I can't connect to this instance itself. So login is present here. If you see here, my login, I restored from that single user mode, right? So I can connect to that. So this will be the proof for that. And now this is the first method. Okay, second method I will be discussing. do that, I will be again going to this SQL Server Configuration Manager, right click on this SQL Server and properties. You have to again stop these services. Okay, I have no startup parameters here, I have removed, right? Now I will be stopping these services. Right click, stop the services of SQL services, and now we will be corrupting again that MDF files. Same like that, previously I have deleted same, now also I will be deleting that and copying from template folder. See program files, Microsoft SQL Server, this instance ID, data folder. Okay, so I will be deleting this master.mdf. Here I will be deleting both this file because no use of this log file also. At first attempt only I will be deleting the both. Okay, so if we start the SQL services, it won't start. Okay, right click, start. This will be the interview answer. This method will be the interview answer because most of them know this only. First method, as I discussed, many of them don't know. So I can answer this only in the interview. Okay. So it won't start. What I will be doing to perform this task, there should be media file. Okay. Media, if without media file you can't perform and rebuild this task. Okay. So media file is must and should. It will throw an error here. It means it won't take this time also to start the SQL services. What you can do, like now you means no is means you should not go to template folder. You have to go to that media file. See where it is presented. You have to check SQL media to SQL 2000 server 2022. Here you can go. We have setup.exe file here. Then if there is one command to rebuild the master, you have to take the command prompt. Okay, here configuration manager we have that error. Okay, now so now we have to focus from here. In the second method, I have this command here. This is for 2008. From 2002 from 2008 R2 onwards you can use this. Till 2025 you can use this. 2022 2025 same command you can use. You can copy this. You have to give this instance ID, like MSSQL server is default. Okay, in my laptop which I am performing. If you have some another instance ID, you can change that instance ID, and also you have to change this password. Okay, here whichever you have Windows authentication password you have to give here, and you can perform that task. For that you have to go to cmd command prompt, right click and run as administrator. Here you can you have to give that cd command and see wherever that path is present, SQL media, and as I open now this path, same path you have to give SQL media and SQL server to 2022 slash SQL server 2022. If you click on enter, it will take you to that path. Now you can perform that step here. So you can copy that command and you can paste it here. After pasting here, it will rebuild the master, everything here. It is rebuilding master. If you go to that path now, this C program files, you will see there will be new master created because you are rebuilding the master. MSSQL server, this instance ID, MSSQL data folder. Then here you can check the master mash.mdf and mashlog.ldf. If you refreshed after finishing this, it will be available. That file will be available. F5. So now I have been refreshed. You can give continue. You can check the mast here. I have rebuilded with this command, so we have got that both the files which we have lost. Okay, so where is that? Here I see, yeah, master.mdf, modelog.ldf. And now we have to go to that SQL services and right click properties again, and you have to open with single user mode only. Startup parameters, you can give T-T3608, which is master only mode, add, and again you have to give -m, add. Then you can click OK, and you have to start the SQL services again. SQL services. By that I will be opening again that SSMS and run as administrator. Okay, right click, run as administrator. So we can check here again whether everything is perfect. I have given that right parameters in that properties of startup parameters -T3608-m. So SSMS will open. After open the once it opens, then I will be connecting with new query with single user mode. New query connect. Now I have got this connection. Connect. So this will be the problem when you have to be careful. So only I will say, like, you have to open with single user, means single connection. That you have to every time click on new query. Although I have clicked on new query, it went to that instance object explorer. Again now I will be opening and connecting to that instance. So you'll also will be facing this problem. You have to do this and practice. If you only see, you can't perform this task, and it will be difficult. Please do some demos on this, all the methods which I am showing. You can close this and take the new query and connect with single user mode. Okay, now we have got the connection. Only single connection will be getting. So you can check with select star from sys.databases again. This sys.databases is working with this. Okay, again you can check this select star from. Last time it was not working. This time it is working. If you observe, okay, sys.sysalt files. This is the second method I am showing. That is the first method. This is the method all knows in this real-time environment. Okay, sysalt files files. You can check this command also. This also it is working. This and all it is showing with correct path only. So no need to alter that path. Okay. Also this so resource db, it is showing perfectly, working perfectly. So it is showing this all default path only. This is for system resources. This is for msdb. It is perfectly working. So what you can do is you can restore directly. Restore database master. You have to give master in square bracket. Master from disk equal to path. You have to give single code c backup slash master underscore full dot bak. If you give with replace, you have to give with replace. Don't forget this replace. Okay, now we have bring back that master database. Now what you can do, now you can go to properties again. You can remove that from startup parameter, the two parameters which I gave. Remove this -23608 and -m. Then you can click OK, and then you can restart the services. Start the services and then you can connect. to that instance with multi-user mode. You can click on this and connect. Now the instance is brought back. You can see that test1 and test2 everything has been pointing towards that uh, file. Okay, that path and all, it is correct. Okay, so this is the second method which I said. We have a third method as well. If you go to this third method, so here it is the easy method. Okay, if we have the backups of this master, we can perform method 1 and method 2. In method 3, without backups, we can't perform this task itself. So it is important to there should be backups available. So what you can do, you should not touch this whenever it is corrupted. Now again I will be going and deleting that MDF and LDF file. Okay, here I am deleting this file. Master will be corrupted. Here I have to stop first the SQL services whenever you do this. After stopping this, I will be deleting. Now I have deleted and oh no, that instance won't connect because it is in stopped state. Right here services are stopped state. Right click, refresh. This MSSQL services will be in stopped state. So now this will be the easy method to restore the master. What you can do, if master is corrupted, you have to go to the instance which has same version and also the same patching. Same patching means 16.0.1000.6 is there. No, this patching should be available in another server as well. You can go and browse for more here. You can see that same version of SQL Server 2022. If you click OK, then it will connect here that instances. Same patching is there, same version is there. So what you can do, you can right click on the different instance. Okay, you can go to different server as well. So right click on this and take new query. You have to restore, you can restore directly. Here restore database master, and you can go through graphical GUI method instead of this. You can right click on this restore. Whenever you do restore, right, you can perform easily from this GUI itself. You don't need to do that with this commands. You can restore from here itself. Restore, you can go to that path. You have to access that C folder, add file, C backup. Here you have you have to click on OK. Click OK. So one more thing, guys, I want to explain you. Like whenever this master is like rebuild, no, we will be having some creation that will be new. That will be the problem when you rebuild this master in method 2. So that is, it is important to have MSDB and also the model backup. Okay, MDB we can't take also. So model and master this MSDB. So that both backups are also very important. You can restore because it will be showing that creation date of today's whenever you rebuild that master. So it is important to be having that MSDB and model. You can restore from that. That will the problem in second method. In first method there is no problem, so I like that first method. I wanted to tell that, so I hope you might have understood. In this method, like third method, you can directly restore master from this other instance. Like you have gone to that path and clicked. You had to select here underscore copy. Okay. So one more time I will be explaining here. So what I did, I am going to gone to another instance and connected here and right click on this database and I'm clicked on restore database. You have to select on device that path you have to select, add C backup path master. You can click OK. Here what you can do is you have to click OK. Here a database, you should not touch the original master. Here if you touch this original master, then it will be there will be a lot of trouble. So what you have to do, you have to take the copy of another. Okay, it is like user database. This one will be user database. You are restoring somewhere, and you will be copying this files again to that original file. Okay, like in other server you will modify this as master only. You have to remove this copy word. How that I will be explaining here. If you type copy, then here in files also, if you go and check, original file will be has this. Okay, then here you have to change it because your instance ID is different, right? So you will be changing here that instance ID. If you go and check in this folder, in micro here underscore 2022 is there. No, you have to go underscore 2022 underscore 2022. You are restoring as user databases as copy of that. Okay, in another instance underscore 2022. Again you have to go to last. Here underscore copy it should be there. Okay, or else it will modify the master of other server instance. You have to be very careful while performing this task. Again you have to give copy, then here it is master copy. Okay, so now you can restore this. You can just click on OK. This master copy has been restored successfully. So this master has been is been present in this instance ID. Okay, you can go to this MSSQL data folder, and you can copy these two files, master underscore copy.mdf and master.log. Oh, this has been different. Here what is the problem? Here you have to stop the SQL services of that here 2022. You can stop this. Okay. One more thing guys, you can stop here. Now we have that problem, no, like it is not modifying there. You can go to that file. Now I have stopped the SQL services, right? You can go to data, and you can modify this file. Master, this one, you can remove copy.ldf. Now it will modify. It has been, the file has been now modified. You can copy this both file to that this instance ID here, data, and you can paste it here. Okay, continue. So after that you can remove this copy word at last. You have what you have done, you have done some preparation from in other, you have, if you do some metro work, right, you will be building some concretes in somewhere of that platform, and you will be bringing and assembling, right? Same way we are doing this master I'm rebuilding that masters, like same thing. Okay, you have to remove that copy word, and you can start the SQL services. Right click on and start. Now if we start the SQL services, it won't start because there is one problem. It's permission problem. There will be one permission problem. You can go to this master where you have been taken that properties. If you select in security, if you have that permission. Oh, actually it is a great thing. I have all the permissions. If there is no permission in your demos, you have to, there will be only this Shahid. Okay, here whatever your name is, like Kiran, Ramesh, Suresh, this login will be present. Okay, in your system. So if it is not there, then you can go to some other the system database, and you can go to the properties, and you have to select on security. If here 100% there will be Shahid, because I have done this demo previously, so it has been all the permission. You have to go here, and in advanced you can click on advanced, add. You have to add that select principal. Okay, here you have to give this system and check names, and you can click OK. You have to give full control, click on OK. So already it is there for me, no need to give again. You have to perform similar thing for system administrator and MSSQL this server. MSSQL server means that SQL service login is there now, this one here, NT authority virtual account, that you have to give that their permission. Okay, so here it has been started. In real time it won't stop. Okay, start. So you have to give MS SQL server for the data file, here in data file. Okay, so again for the same for that, after giving all the permission, you have to check for this as well, for log file as well. In properties you can check whether there is permission or not. If there is no permission, if Shahid user is present, only this user. If it is, and there is no system administrator MS SQL service account, you have to give permission full control. Okay, same thing you have to give, then with the SQL service will be up. This is the easiest method, last method which I have shown you. You can perform and see this method. Okay, in your labs and all. So this is very easy method if backups are available. And you have to be careful when giving the permission. This is again guys, here if you want to give, you have to give with this, there will be confusion. I will be clarifying that also. Here when you select this and add that login now, you have to give that NT service, like this only, NT space service slash MS SQL server, whatever the service account is there. Okay, you can have to give check name, then only it will come. If you give MS SQL server, it won't come. This thing also you have to keep in mind. Okay, if you blindly give, it won't fetch any data. Okay, so you have to be cautious there also. So yeah, that's all guys for today's class. If we have the backups, two method 1 and method 2 you can try. If you don't have the backup, you can try method 1 and method 2. You can copy the template, and if you have you can restore. In method 3 backups is must and should. Okay, so in method 1 and method 2, what is the thing is, like, you have to reconfigure everything, like login, linked server, store procedure. There will be a lot of work. Also this detach attach method for user databases. If backups is there, no need to do in 3 method also. Method 1, method 2, method 3. You can perform with backups, and you can bring back master and all other user databases, whatever the configuration are there, you can bring back that information as well. If there is no backups available, you have to rebuild again. In third method, the backup is must and should. If there is backup, you can restore somewhere and bring back to that original instance, and you have to remove that copy word, and you have to give the permissions. Okay, so that's all for today's class guys. Thank you for your time and patience. We'll be connecting next class.